Yesterday, President Trump signed an executive order in his first few hours in his second term in office, ending birthright citizenship, or purporting to. So what is birthright citizenship, and what does this change mean? The 14th Amendment to the United States Constitution, which was passed in the wake of the Civil War, starts out by saying that all persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are citizens of the United States and of the state wherein they reside. In other words, it says that if you are born in the United States, you are a citizen here. But there's one clause in there that's causing some confusion. It says born and subject to the jurisdiction thereof. In other words, it seems to apply to people who are here properly or legally and have a legal status. Now, this is an open question as to what that means. Does it exclude people who are here illegally? What it does clearly seem to exclude are people who are on diplomatic missions. If your parents are the emissaries of Belgium and they're here on a diplomatic mission and you're born here in the United States at an American hospital while they're here, you don't become an American citizen. You're a citizen of Belgium. There are a number of other similar situations where if you're here on some kind of cooperation agreement, or you're here because America has invited you and your children are born here, those children don't become citizens. Now, the Supreme Court has decided a similar case on this issue. Back in 1898, there was a case called the United States v. Wong Kim Ark. It's an 1898 case, and it's going to become very important in the next few months as we hear more about this birthright citizenship question. They decided that a person who was here whose parents were not citizens, but who were here more or less legally, that having been born here, the child would be a citizen of the United States. The question that's been left open is whether somebody who is here illegally, they don't have permission to be here and they have children, does their child become a citizen of the United States? There's a second issue, which is, can the president's proclamation revoke people who are already citizens? So the short answer to that is probably no. The Supreme Court has already decided that if you are a citizen of the United States, they can only revoke your citizenship under very rare, very unusual circumstances that involve things like fraud. If you lied to become a citizen, they can revoke your status. This is the long way of saying, what does President Trump's proclamation actually do? Probably almost nothing for the time being. Rather, this is him setting up an order that will probably follow, telling INS, Immigration Services, to begin invalidating anybody who's trying to apply for visas or trying to apply for some sort of citizenship based on a family member's citizenship if they were here based on birthright citizenship only. It's going to set up a number of legal challenges that will wind their way through the courts. If you're here and you have questions about your immigration status, it's really important at this point that you talk to an attorney. Call us at Cornerstone Law Firm and talk to one of our attorneys about your options and about what your next step should be.